So you started it, but what was your thinking in the early days of when you first created it?
It was just something that I enjoyed doing. It was just an experiment. Let me just get on Instagram and see what I can make from this. But also to make it different, because I felt that the content we were producing in Zambia it just was not up to international standards. I felt like content creators here felt like the internet stopped in the Zambian airspace, right? Creating just for Zambians, but without the quality, without the nice touch, that would make somebody that's lived away for a long time or somebody that's just coming from abroad be like, oh, okay, I want to go and see that. So I thought, let me just flip it a little bit and make it a little bit different. And that's what I've strived to keep doing as I've gone on with it. Yeah.
So in those early days, what did you think about, were you just doing, I'm assuming you had no expectations necessarily. You didn't think like, this is going to be like, I'm going to have so many followers. Like, what was your thinking in terms of what kept you motivated to keep posting content, and the style that you took, what kept you motivated?
It was a lot of times listening to people talk about it, and that's why I loved to remain anonymous, because I could hear what people were saying about it. And also just getting the DMs from people from abroad who were saying, I've come to Zambia and your page was helpful, or hearing from a business, oh, we came because you were on Lusaka 365. Okay. And actually what I've just remembered now, I read in, the Lonely Planet guidebooks. Mm-hmm. People used to read these all the times in the 90s. If you're going somewhere, you buy a Lonely Planet of a particular country. It tells you what's going on in all the different cities and stuff like that. And one of the latest ones of Lusaka, it basically says, go to Lusaka if you want to, but there's nothing to do there. It's with its dusty streets, and they outed us badly. We have dusty streets, but they didn't have to air us like that.
And do you remember I tagged that guy who was over, I think he was from the US or something, and he had come over to Zambia, to Lusaka, and he was being interviewed after he left, and he was like, Lusaka is dull, there's nothing to do. So I tagged him on Lusaka 365. I was like, Twambo, show him there's things to do.
Did you respond?
No.
You know what these people are like.
But I remember that was also quite a thing, because there's a very popular Black American guy going to different African cities. And when he was here, it was even like he had to get out. Do you remember? He didn't stay as long as he needed to because there was nothing to do here. And he was like, let's just.
When was this?
2 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, anyway.
What did you do 2 years ago?
Oh, well, for him, there was nothing to do.
But, if you don't know, and if you're just in the wrong place and you don't know who to ask, because I was watching his episodes and I'm like, like he wouldn't know where to go, So
even in the guidebooks, they say there's nothing to do here, just fly through. So we only get people that fly through here. They go to Livingston.
And
even now.
In fact, did you see recently this week someone posted, who was it? Some famous person who said, I've been to the Victoria Falls. I'll see if I can find the clip.
The craziest thing I've probably done was do a bungee jump off of Victoria Falls into the Zambezi River between Zimbabwe and South Africa.
I was like, excuse me? So we're not even known for the thing that's primarily ours, although the Zims tried to claim it's ours.
Well, they do better marketing than us.
But they certainly do.
I hope we get into the marketing bit of it, because there's a lot of work we need to do. But basically, that's what kept me going, is hearing from people that they found something new to do, or they felt brave enough to go to an art gallery because, they feel like it's not a space for them, or different things they've tried with their kids. So that's always nice to hear that people are starting to look at the city differently.